Today we're gonna see how far we can get with some of the worst troops in the game. These guys are the Young Wolves. And it all starts here in the city of Maranatha in Battania. We're playing as Sprindor and we sell off unneeded equipment, then we buy food for the road ahead. We then visit a tavern to hire our first wolf boys. With the money that we have, we're able to hire 5 of them. And it's now time to go out there and test them and see how bad they really are. After running out, we find 3 mountain bandits, chase them down, and a battle ensues. But loading into the match, I see that I don't have my gear on, and that's because I was messing with it in my inventory. So now, I only have an axe. Hopefully these wolf boys can at least get some kills. As the wolf boys couldn't manage to hit a single shot with their slings, I took it into my own hands to take down the cavalry. Seems like the wolf boys are having some issues when it comes to landing their shots. We then fight some exiles to see if the wolf boys really are that bad. Damn, bro. Okay. Again, our wolf boys didn't manage to hit a single shot with their sling, and with almost no armor and what seems to be a kitchen knife, they suck at melee. This is not gonna go too well. We were now down to 2 wolf boys, so I decided to hire 2 more. We desperately need money, and on top of that, we also upgraded 1 young wolf into a seasoned wolf. Hopefully he will do better. Yet again, we had a little skirmish against some mountain bandits and a looter. Our seasoned wolf didn't manage to get a single kill, but at least our young wolf got 1 kill in melee, and of course I did the rest. But at least we didn't lose anyone. So with the gains from this battle, we were able to hire 2 more young wolves. It's going slow, but it's going steady. I then wanted to look for more bandits, but I went around all of Battania and half of Landia and found these guys. And found 25 sea raiders, which is way too much and really scary. But luckily on our way back, I found 24 looters, and I decided, you know what, let's try. Since we are 7 ranged units, I was hoping that we would get some kills as the enemy comes up to us, but as you will see, we struggled with that. Some struggled more than others, but it was horrendous and it was pain. And our units really suck. You can also blame me, but I also have the worst bow and the worst arrows in the whole game. And it was at this point that I realized that we are in deep, deep trouble, as our units had only gotten 1 kill. And here starts a long and tough battle, where we have to resort to the OG strat of run, turn, shoot, run, turn, shoot, run, turn, shoot, as there is a lot of them, and 1 of me. Now I just have to be careful to not shoot too many arrows or turn too fast, or it's 1 hit and I'm dead. This is a game of patience and skill, and I lack both. So we reset the battle, retreat, and we're back at it again. And again, if I shoot 1 too many arrows or turn too fast, I might just die. And all is lost, and I've lost all my troops, and it's back to square 1 with no money. This really has to work out. And I had done it. And now we reap all the rewards from these huge battles. And going back to one of the cities, we're able to sell this for 1,700 gold. And of course, we're gonna hire some more young wolves. and we're now at 8 wolves in our party. We then spot some villagers who are being harassed by Razy's raiders, so of course we're gonna help them out. Very dangerous shock cavalry, but I don't care because I am much better than them, and I need gold because I want to hire more young wolves. The easiest trick to deal with cavalry is to have throwing weapons, or any ranged weapon for that matter, because when the enemy charges against you, you can use their speed and momentum against them, multiplying the damage that your ranged weapon will do. There's one down. There's 2 down. Get the shield. They got their asses handed to them. And of course, I got all the kills because our young wolves suck. And the other people are just peasants. It's not even their fault. But even though we got all the kills, we only got 46% of the loot. I think these peasants are a tad bit greedy and I should have killed them as well. But I didn't. To move on with the loot that we got, sell it, and we're able to get some more young wolves. I then decide it's time for us to try something that's more difficult. So we go against some sea raiders. Fuck, I keep missing. See, they're not hitting anything. They're literally just not hitting. Use your melee. Come on, get him. Okay, slaughtered. I finally see the pattern that our ranged units just suck at ranged. But either way, we got the sea raiders. We sell off the gear and we're able to get 2 more young wolves. We then go on a little rampage where we fight some sea raiders and some mountain bandits. Because I wanted to ramp up our recruitment efforts, for sure. This has given us the ability to recruit 10 more young wolves. We're now sitting at a comfortable 20 wolves. And we also upgraded some of our boys. We're able to get our first 2 chosen wolves. It will be interesting to see how these guys fare in battle, and I'm at least hoping that they can do something. And so, we go against some sea raiders to see exactly what our boys can do now. And after defeating the satyrs, we can see that I got 2 kills, Chosen Wolves got 3, and Seasoned Wolves got 4, and of course Young Wolves got 0. We then fight some more enemies, some mountain bandits, because I'm hoping that maybe the Young Wolves can get a few kills so they can level up. Plus, this is a lot of enemies, and if we're able to defeat these guys, we'll probably get a lot of gear, which will result in a lot of money, which of course means more Young Wolves. And so with this open field, I'm pretty eager to see how our boys will do. We had a few losses, but it's a huge win, with both battles, resulting in us getting gear worth around 11k. Of course, we hire some more young wolves, 25 to be exact, and I decided now it's really time to see how well our young wolves can do. So we go against some more mountain bandits, and I'm really hoping that our 25 young wolves can at least get a single kill. Oh my god! I hit that? Well, as you saw, that was absolutely terrible. And our young wolves didn't do anything, but at least they leveled up because they got a few melee kills here and there. And then comes the biggest battle that we've seen so far. 30 Sea Raiders. Like a first line, they're like skirmishers. Like, I don't know what else to do with them. I gotta be honest, I don't know what to do with these guys. They're so bad. They can only, like, get kills in melee, and they have the shortest knife, and they have no body armor. These guys they're weird. Even when we had, like, 30 of them, they got 0 kills. That was crazy to me. 30 of them and 0 kills. We gotta start getting more kills, guys. This is not enough kills. Guys, you should spread out. Just so you don't get hit by all the javelins. If I can charge them, young wolves. You got this. That was a headshot, I think. That will be their job from now on, just skirmishing with their knives. They didn't do too bad right there. Like, actually. Seems like the young wolves work best as cannon fodder, so I'll keep that in mind and use them like that from now on. But hey, this was a decisive victory. And of course, when we go back to the city and we sell our gear, we get 17k. So I go right back out to farm some more Sea Raiders, because I want that gold. After farming for a while, we have some new gear, and a new bow, new arrow, and a new two-handed axe. But wait, are you a fan of the channel and want to support me more? Consider becoming a member for exclusive rewards with more to come in the future. Or would you rather want to donate? Go down in the description and click the link, or go to your URL and search for buymeacoffee.com/crowns. Thank you! We also hire 30 more new young wolves, putting us at 80 total troops, 60 young wolves, 10 seasoned wolves, and 10 chosen wolves. And so we go and bully some looters with our young wolves because we have to level them up. I want to try my axe though, and I get to test out my new axe. We then hire a new companion, Kenneth the Red, however you pronounce his name, I have no clue. He has good skill with bow and arrow, so if we ever need to have another rank led by a companion, we'll use him. Let's actually see how many kills they can get. I'm gonna make our boys up here hold fire, the seasoned wolves and chosen wolves. Let's see. We have 81 young wolves versus 25 Sea Raiders. Let's see how this goes. In normal terms, these guys would destroy the Sea Raiders, right? If this was normal archers, tier 1 archers, tier 2 archers, they would destroy the Sea Raiders. Let's see what happens now, because I'm quite curious. Let's see if they can even get a kill ranged. I don't think they can. I don't think they will get a single kill when the Sea Raiders are closing in. The fact that they haven't gotten a single kill yet is terrifying.
Hear me! Attack!
They still haven't gotten a single kill. Yeah, we're seeing this correctly. We have 60 young wolves, and they haven't managed to get a single ranged kill. They are utterly useless. At least we can use them as cannon fodder, because they know how to use their little kitchen knife, but still, they're not very useful. They have no body armor, not the best athletics, no shield, and a little kitchen knife. But hey, a win is a win. We then move on to fight some more sophisticated enemies. We fight some Kuzite deserters. And I also get to try out my new bow. Use our new bow. It's not that good. It really isn't. The drop is insane on it. Like, even to be a long bow. Oh, I killed my own guy. Okay. I hit my own guy again. And after this successful battle, we of course are able to upgrade almost every young wolf we have into seasoned wolves, and at least seasoned wolves can hit a little bit. So we actually have a pretty okay warband, and because of this, I decide to join the Battanians. Because I wanted to take a side, and I also want to see how can our units actually fare against other lords and in sieges. And so the day is here, and the wolves have joined the High Kingdom of the Battanians. After this, we celebrate by absolutely demolishing some pillagers. Who knew that when cavalry counters archers, if you just have enough archers, you counter the cavalry? Interesting. And after a full rampage of the escort merchant caravan quest, we've been able to gather a lot of money, and we've also gotten some new gear, new armor, and a new two-handed sword that we got for joining Battania. And we also won a tournament for a really good iron sledgehammer. We then went into a more proper battle against the wolfskins themselves. Now who will win? Our wolves or their wolves? Let's see how this goes. 81 melee units though. Now the enemy decided to fight us in ranged, and with most of their units being melee, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't think they were thinking at all. So of course it was a clear victory for us and a lot of gear for us to rake in. And right after we finished dealing with Lorun of the Wolfskins, we declared war on the Western Empire. And so we ran to one of the armies and helped them siege Lageta. As I was thinking that of course our ranged units will be very useful and very helpful in any siege or any battle. And so the siege ensues. As I didn't have the best armor, I decided to take more of a ranged role, which I rarely do in sieges. Ow. Ow. Stop pushing me, guys, please. That tower just fucking die? Even though I have a powerful longbow and my arrows have pretty heavy drop, this siege proved that my bow isn't actually as bad as I thought it was, as we have some of the highest armor pen and we're able to pretty much one-hit everyone that we hit. Up here. This was actually an incredibly decisive victory, because even though the enemy had catapults, we actually had almost no losses. Where in the end, we only took 80 deaths, which is not common for a siege assault. So I was pretty happy to see that. And after the siege, we voted for the owners. And of course we were in the running, but we were falling behind when it came to our actual score. So I used all the influence that I could, and of course we win. Knowing that the previous army could fare well on their own, I created my own, as I wanted to go and hunt other enemy armies so they couldn't really siege into Battania. And quickly we found one. And so came the biggest battle that we have had so far. Thanks to our consistent, non-stop grind with the bow, our athletics are fast now because of our stamina high, and we are super fast. This is definitely the fastest I've been in this game, as I don't really play bow that often. And it was really fun to just zoom around. The enemy had a lot better infantry than we did, and I had to keep that in mind. But we had better ranged and more ranged, but the enemy had more cavalry and heavy cavalry, so this was kind of a finicky battle. And as I charged in here, I actually put our range units on Sergeant Command. And it's something I should not have done at all, because what the Sergeant Command ended up doing was putting our archers behind the hill so they couldn't see the enemy. And so our melee units slowly actually starts to lose. Where the hell are our archers? We are just zooming. This is crazy. We have so much movement speed. It's crazy. I think athletics are like... This is the highest athletics I've ever had. Now this was an absolute slaughter of the enemy. We did have more losses than the enemy, but that's because of the blunder that happened mid-round with the archers. But other than that, we got 41 kills and the rest of our boys got around 70. And we dismantled the enemy so hard that they actually offered peace immediately after. They already want peace. There's no way. And of course we said yes. Now this was a huge surprise, but it's also a huge victory because they paid a lot of tribute and we were now the new owners of Lageta. We then talked to Caladog and we married Corin. I actually totally forgot about getting a wife, and then after this we had so much money that I was like, I don't even care how much they cost, and so we got Corin. And with our vast amount of riches, we of course upgraded our gear and got a 6 set of armor, and we did the same for Corin. It was at this point that I realized that we have come pretty far and I think the challenge is over. Our young wolves definitely was a pain in the ass, but this was really fun, and I hope you had fun too. If you enjoyed the video, press a like and subscribe, and I'll see you another time.